So this is my garment construction. It's assignment 3, and yeah. So the materials you need are a pattern, pins, and a pin cushion, fabric shears, seam ripper, fabric, I use 2 yards, sewing machine, marker pen, and a serge machine. The cost of construction. So the cost of construction for me to buy my pattern was $18.95. I did get a student discount and a 20% discount, so the pattern ended up being like $11.25, so under $12. The fabric I used, I didn't have to pay for it. It was donated by my friend, so I ended up doing that. So the steps that I used to create this garment, the first step was to get my pattern, which I bought already, and then I read the directions for my particular garment. I used the letter E, and I marked my notches, and then I cut the corresponding pieces that went with my garment in the directions. So the steps that I said before are shown in these pictures, me marking the notches on the left and cutting out the pattern on the right. And then also I was done cutting them out, and then I laid them all out. The first one that says 12 is the waistband, and 11 is the back, and the other one says 10, and it's the front. So I started sewing, and so when I read my instructions, I cut my pieces out of the pattern, then I put them on the fabric, pinned them down, and then cut around. When I sewed beginning, I did a back stitch so that it would be strong and so it wouldn't unravel, and then I sewed based on the directions, so it would tell me which pieces and what parts to sew together. And then when I was done, I would turn the sewing machine off and then go to the other machine that was a serge machine, and then serge my fabric so that it could be clean and precise. This is an example of me sewing. I'm actually doing a back stitch. It's just a little bit slow. So this is me taking the fabric off of the sewing machine and cutting the thread for that particular piece. And I serged, and as you can see, the serge machine is on the left, and the finished product after serging is on the right. I just wanted to put a little disclaimer about first-time sewers. I did not just go in the sewing lab and just pop these shorts out. It was actually very difficult, so I did have to mess up and learn what I did wrong at first. I did use a seam ripper, which I didn't plan on using before because I thought I would just do everything right, but it gave me a chance to practice with the machine, and Sarah helped me with sewing and all that, so she got to really help me gain some knowledge. And this is me using the seam ripper. Excuse me. The finishing steps. After serging everything and sewing every individual piece, I actually hemmed the bottom of the pant legs, or the short legs. And the hemming was pretty easy. I just measured an inch all the way around, and I ironed. And so I sewed, and then I serged everything. So it was just making sure that everything was nice and precise and neat and everything. And this is me doing the hemming process. On the left, I'm actually serging. And on the right, I am actually pinning my shorts down 1 inch across when I folded them to make sure that the hem was even. And so I ironed on the left, and this is the end process of the hem. And it actually looks really nice and neat, so that's nice. And these are my shorts. You know, they weren't perfect, but everything ended up working out, and I really like the pattern of the fabric. So this is the inside, and the other view of the hem is on the right. So it shows the stitching detail and all of that. And the last portion was me just getting happy and flipping my shorts inside out. My friend actually caught the exact moment that I did this, so it was really exciting. I want to thank Sarah. She's a great teacher, and also my friend Ella, because she photographed me doing everything. I wasn't paying any attention because sewing for me doesn't come natural, so I'm glad that they were there to help me. And those are my shorts. Straight out of the press. Thanks for watching.